I mean, Netflix has turned into, I don't know, like a network, major network, where it's like so overproduced. It's so over the top and big money. And, then I jumped down to, Amazon. They were the independent thing, and they're changing to be more commercial and corporate. Now I'm down to Tubi and Plex and because I thrive on the independent underground cult films. I'm a Eraserhead. I'm, all the low budget Night of the Living Deads, that kind of stuff, found footage stuff, paranormal activity stuff. Entertain me with your brain. Don't just have a bunch of things that blow up or great special effects or editing your credits that fly in. I mean, I start my films right away. Boom. I don't waste 3 minutes of your time telling you who's in it. I open the scene. Bang. You're watching the film. Whether you keep watching it, that's another thing. But I've never said anybody, hey, you got to see this film because it had great credits, had great title credits for 20 minutes. It had great special effects. I tell people to watch something that's like, oh, what an awesome story. And I think a lot of us go down a rabbit hole of, we need it to look like this. We need it to follow that template. And wrong. I find it very similar to the music business that I was in for many years. It came to like, I was around in the hair band days where it was like, you had to look like this, you had to sound like this, you had to have a drum solo, a guitar solo, a ballad, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. You would go to a club and you'd have, 5, 7 bands on that night. You couldn't tell the difference from any one of them. And then all of a sudden, grunge came out and changed the world, and now everything has to look like that. And that seems to be with film. I don't know. It seems to be changing, and it's like, if I see every single movie has a drone shot that opens it up, has so much atmosphere, and every scene where it's like, is there something burning on the stove, man? It's just like, yeah, I have a can of atmosphere. It was fun when you need this. Okay. Every scene, it's like, there's nobody's house is like that. You walk in, it's like, it's like so much atmosphere to create the mood. And they all look exactly the same. Ridiculous dynamic range, ridiculous resolution. Oh, it's a teal green or the brown. Which one are you? Brown or the green? That's the look of today's films. And oh, wait a minute, let me mesmerize you with this unbelievable special effects of title credits that are going to come in. That's just not about. I'd rather give me something that you shot on nothing, and it's a story. That's what I'm into. Maybe I'm a minority. Maybe, the public obviously, would think what I do. But I mean, if I can get one person out of 100 that watches my films and says, "Hey, wait a minute, this guy is doing things that mean something, or he has hidden meanings in it, and I really like it, and I don't care about this and that and the other thing." Then great, That's not why I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway because we're artists. We have to keep going. Can't sit around. Life and is a horror show, so you have to escape, and the only way I do it is creating this. I take the garbage of the world, and let me entertain you with this.